Thank you for 500 subscribers. So just a week ago, we hit 500 subscribers. Thank you. So I think it's time. We need a name for this community, like Josh Newliners, Newlin Gang, Mavericks. I don't think anyone's taking that one, right? Okay, no, but for real, thank you all. Thank God for this opportunity to share my journey, my experience, what I've learned, and then also receive inspiration from you guys and learn stuff from you as well. I think the video I made right after we passed 500 was actually my 50th video, and this is now my 53rd, I think. So we've been on a great roll, getting things going. This is just the beginning. But thank you to everyone who's subscribed, who comments, likes these videos, who follows me on other social media, just supports me. I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who asked questions. Got a lot of great questions. So I'll go ahead and answer those now. So first, my brother Christian asked, what drives you to keep going? Probably my biggest inspiration, biggest drive is I just want to inspire other people, show them that when you work hard, you set your mind to it, you have a clear vision of your goals and dreams, you can make it happen. I don't have the most amazing story, like I grew up in a refugee camp or super poor or in a horrible neighborhood like some other players have, and they've still made it. But my high school, we went 0-12 my senior year. I never made the playoffs, never had a winning record. My club, we played 4 games my whole senior year. I didn't have as many opportunities as a lot of other players have. I didn't have the best coaching. I didn't get to go to all the tournaments. I couldn't afford to go to every camp. And I was just the 3rd player to ever sign to play college soccer. Now I'm here in college. I'm at a D3. I'm overlooked by a lot of people. I'm not at the historically one of the best D3 college soccer teams, and even our conference we haven't historically been one of the best. But I believe we can be a great team. I believe I can make it pro, and I want to show people that play for similar clubs, schools, that they can make it too. Don't let negative mindset, culture, teammates, coaches, whatever, hold you down. And if you don't already see a role model doing exactly what you want to do and comes from where you come from, then be the first person and be the example that you want to have. So great question. Next one, my teammate Justin, he said, when you get back to campus, doing practice vlogs or what? Yeah, a lot of my teammates have been on me, or let's get in the vlog, man, or all these vlogs about us and it, whatever. I'm gonna start doing that more. It's something I'm looking forward to a lot, going back to campus. Hopefully we can still practice as a team, and definitely during the season we'll have a lot of cool vlogs coming as well. All right, so Debbie asks, what was the thing that attracted you to soccer? I don't really know, because my earliest memories were me throwing like a football around with my dad, and that was what I really wanted to play, but they didn't let me till like 7th grade. But the thing that attracted me most to it, I think I like a lot, it's a lot about creativity. And other sports, you kind of design plays ahead of time. To a certain extent you can do that with soccer, but so much of it is just relying on your instincts, and you can score a goal any type of way. You can make a million different kind of passes, shoot it a million different ways. It's just so satisfying because you feel like you have like total control, and you can make the most amazing plays and tricks of the ball, and there's just something so satisfying, and it's like an art form really to me. So next, my teammate Justin also asked, who's your favorite soccer player or team and why? I'm also going to combine this with Caleb Wu. He said, what's a soccer player you look up to the most and analyze the most? So my favorite team, glory, Manchester United, man. My favorite player, I think Messi's a GOAT. I think my favorite player to watch is Adama Traore. He's so quick, fast, strong, skillful. He's just really satisfying to watch. And then I'd say for like analyzing, Van Dijk, just because I played center back, and there's really not many better center backs you can analyze and watch and learn from, and he's really like proactive, and I just think he's really like the ideal center back. Next one, do you see yourself as a future coach of a club? Yes, definitely. I want to go pro after college, and there's another question about that actually I'll answer in just a second. But eventually, once my playing career is over, I really want to coach. I want to be a soccer coach specifically, maybe also do some strength and conditioning coaching. I think it would be really cool to coach high school actually, because I feel like you have a big opportunity to impact kids, but obviously that's only a few months out of the year. So yeah, probably also coaching like youth clubs, things like that. I think coaching pro or college would be really cool. It's also like a way bigger commitment, and it can be a lot more frustrating. A lot more things are on the line for you. I think coaching like youth, especially high school, would be really cool to have that big of an impact. You can be like a father figure and help them, give them advice, teach them important lessons. Whereas if they're way younger, you kind of have to be a lot more gentle. And then if they're older, college, pro, they've kind of already made up their minds of how much they're going to commit to the game and everything. So next, my man Chris asks, what's the biggest misconception about D3 soccer? Short answer, just people think it's not good. I've had teammates that think they're so much better. Oh, you're just going D3 or whatever. They don't even commit to a college at all, ever. And, it's obviously there's a lot of players D3, and it's D3 for a reason. I'm not going to try and say it's better than D1, D2, but there's a lot of skill, a lot of talent that's looked over, and a lot of players choose to go D3 when they could go D2 or D1. They might just want playing time immediately or to be closer to home. Next, Janelli asks, what are you looking forward to this semester? I really just want to move out again and be on my own, live on my own. Obviously not really looking forward to classes and stuff, but some of them I'm pretty interested in. Was really looking forward to the season. Fortunately, it's not going to happen. I really hope we do get to have some team training and scrimmages though, or else it's really going to be rough, to be honest. All right, so Axel asked, what was the score between Trinity and Shriner? That's all in the past. It's going to be different next year. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so next I'm going to combine these two questions. They're very similar. What are your plans after college? And then how do you plan to make next step after college, like contacts, open trials, all that stuff. So after college, I want to graduate a semester early. So after the season in the fall is up, I'm going to try to graduate that December, because in America, our professional soccer season runs through like March, April to around like November. So then those 3 months or whatever after graduating until the season starts, that's when I can go for trials, reach out and email a bunch of clubs, try to use all the contacts I have, and hopefully get on with a team, hopefully above the UPSL level, where I could actually be earning a little bit, a more professional league, or at least training with the one, and then I can play actual games with the UPSL team that summer after I graduate. And then I'll just see where I go from there. Really, it's just kind of taking it one step at a time, using your contacts, reaching out for trials, going to combines, that kind of stuff. And like I said, once my playing career is over, I decide I don't want to go pro, whatever it may be, I want to be a coach after that. So next, how often do you email coaches during your recruiting process, and what did you write? So long answer, if you want to see a full video on it, I'll link it right here. Short answer, I had a recruiting coach to talk to, and he said just be really direct. I didn't start emailing on a big scale till the start of my senior year. I emailed a little over 80 schools. It was mostly copy and paste email, a little bit by myself, a personalized sentence or two about why I'm interested in that school, and then I just asked if they're still recruiting my class. And then it would depend if they're applied. I would try to reply to that email obviously as quick as I could. If they didn't, I might send one another the next month and kind of update them on what's going on. But I don't think that's the ideal way. I think that's starting way too late. And if you want to know the full answer, like I said, I'll have the link up there. All right, so Ben asks, if you weren't a Man U fan, what Premier League team would you support? You kidding me right now? Nobody but Man United. Come on now. All right, my boy Yuri asks, how has playing soccer at the collegiate level changed you as a person? It's a really good question, actually. I think, obviously just playing a sport at the college level isn't going to make you a better person or do this, but if you could choose to commit to it, you can benefit from it a lot and grow a lot. I think the biggest thing just for college student athletes, I really think if you can be a great athlete, a great student, and somehow still have fun and enjoy doing it, it's so much easier to do just about anything else in life. You learn how to balance things, you learn how to schedule, set a routine, you learn how to prioritize and realize what's not important, what's taking your time away from studying, from practicing. Obviously, being a college student athlete for soccer in specific, I don't think it's the best way to go pro, but I think just for like life skills, it's so important to teach you good habits, and if you really commit to it, you'll learn how to schedule your time, how to prioritize things right. All right, next, Jordan asks, would you like to play overseas? So after college, I want to try to stay in America I want to try to reach out to all my contacts, go to trials, tryouts, camps, combines, whatever after I graduate. Try to play pro here first. I can see myself doing something similar to like Matt Sheldon has done, where they might try different clubs here and it might not be getting a whole lot of traction. They go to Germany, England, something like that for a year, play there, and then come back. It looks great on your resume. I think there are some things that depend on that. If I got a girlfriend, if I got kids, whatever. But as of like right now, with my plans, I want to go America first. Like the end goal, like it would be really cool to play in MLS. Obviously, Premier League I would choose over MLS if I ever got that choice. But I do think playing overseas is something I'd consider. It can definitely boost your resume a lot, and I think it's just cool. I really like learning about other cultures, languages, even just styles of soccer around the world. It could be a really cool opportunity. All right, so Grace asks, go-to fitness drills. It's hard to explain in a video where I'm not like showing footage. I'll probably make a video eventually pretty soon about fitness tests, things like that. I will say the names of a few really good ones. The John Terry cardio test, it's a really good one. If you want to know the details, look that one up. I think suicides or gassers are really good. We have like a cone at 5, 10, 15, 20 yards, whatever it may be. And some other good ones are like the beep test, the Man United test. But yeah, stay tuned if you want to see a full video more about that topic soon. All right, my roommate and teammate Kevin asked, what are some important things to bring on campus for freshmen? Obviously, bring some balls, some cleats, whatever. Something also like posters, flags, stuff like make it feel more at home. Like sometimes a dorm can really feel like you're not home, like it just feels weird. If you just got some like personal stuff, hang it up on the walls and stuff, make it feel better. But that's a good question, I guess. Also just depends on like what your personality's like, what some of your hobbies, things you like to do in your free time are as well. All right, so last few questions. Is college soccer level similar to club level? Unless you're playing club, like academy, no. And it's also a different style though, because it's kind of like high school versus club, where high school is a lot, tends to be more sloppy, but also like bigger and faster, and the speed of play might be a little bit faster, whereas club, it appears to be more slowed down, but it is more like skill and technique. Obviously college soccer players, they are going to have more skill and technique than the vast majority of high school and club players. But it's also like the style. It's a lot of like pressing, long balls, bigger, taller, faster, stronger guys. So it's a level above, but it's also a different style than how a lot of club soccer is played. And I've also made a good video about this as well. If you're interested, you can check it out using the link. But great question, Hassan. All right, so last question. What was your youth career like and how did you train? So I started playing soccer when I was 8, like rec for a couple years. When I was 10, then I started playing, competitive club soccer. And, I really loved the game, but, at that young of an age, most people too, it's just, we just trained 2 or 3 times a week. And then we had a game or 2 on the weekend and then tournaments, once a month, once every other month. So it was really more about just enjoying it. And then from 7th grade till my junior year, I didn't play club soccer. Freshman and sophomore year, I played high school soccer. And high school soccer, we'd practice almost every day of the week. We'd practice 5 days a week. And then, if we had games, it would be 3 practices and then 2 games that week, and we had weekends off. And when I was playing high school soccer, I played football and track as well, but for like a month before the season or so, I'd go to the park more often, a few days a week, try to get back into soccer mode, I guess. Then from junior year, I started taking it quite a bit more serious, got back into club soccer. We'd train 2 nights a week and then have a game or 2 on the weekend. And then I gradually started like individually training more. Throughout this whole time, pretty much I was, in the gym lifting and, conditioning stuff. 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. But as far as the soccer, like practice training, I gradually started increasing it. And then I think, I've been doing what I've been doing now for probably since like the end of my junior year or so. I really started practicing soccer like 6 days a week. Sometimes I'd just be doing touches and stuff in my backyard, or just going out to the park, kicking it around, playing with friends. And then I think where I like seriously like planned out my practices, watched a lot more videos, learned a lot more about how to train effectively was like the summer before my senior year, and since then I've been doing that consistently. Then my youth career, I didn't play for the best club as a kid, and I definitely didn't play for the best club when I was a junior or senior. Now, when I was younger, I played for CCV, which is a really organized team, but I actually played on like the lowest like skill level. And I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, I think I was the best on the team back then, but it still wasn't like I was a young Messi or anything. I think I was pretty good like soccer IQ-wise, skill-wise, but our team, we were not good as a whole. And then junior, senior year of high school, it was really unorganized, and we only had a few tournaments like for the whole year. And we weren't like really a bad team, but we weren't playing in a great division. And again, it was just like setting games up was a mess, setting tournaments up almost never happened. But yeah, thanks for the questions, guys. Appreciate your support getting me to 500 subs, and I also appreciate all these great questions. Hopefully I answered them well for you guys. But thank you all again, and I'll see you on the next one.